Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be my reactions for WWE Elimination Chamber 2026. So you guys know how these videos go by now, so I'm just going to get right into it. I'm just going to get right into the results. So I got 3 out of the 4 matches correct, which is overall a great pay-per-view for me. Not perfect, but great. I did great on the predictions, and the pay-per-view itself was great. So let's get into it. So the first match of the night is a women's elimination chamber match. Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss versus Asuka versus Kiana James versus Raul Rodriguez. Winner of the women's elimination chamber match, Rhea Ripley. And I'm not really too surprised by this outcome. Like I said in my predictions video, Rhea Ripley is a main event talent. She is a top star. Rhea Ripley is a great wrestler. She's a draw for the company. She can have great matches without holding a world title. So it was a pretty obvious choice to have Rhea Ripley face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania 42. And I'm not surprised with Rhea Ripley winning. And also, the match was great. Everybody got their chance to shine in this match. Kiana James got her chance to shine. Asuka got her chance to shine by spitting the poison mist in Alexa Blitz's face. Alexa Bliss had her time to shine. Raquel Rodriguez had her time to shine by eliminating 2 opponents, which were Asuka and Kiana James. Tiffany Stratton had her time to shine, being the last person to face Rhea Ripley in the match and having herself being eliminated by Rhea Ripley. You know, I understand why Tiffany Stratton didn't win this match, and I know why. The reason is because Tiffany Stratton is too bland. They've already did a bunch of matches between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill in 2025. The wrestling fans and me, myself, do not want to see that for WrestleMania 42, so I feel like Rhea Ripley was a great choice to win this match, and this was a great match. Like I said, every competitor in this match had their time to shine, and so overall, it was great. The second match of the night is the singles match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch, the champion, versus AJ Lee, winner of the singles match, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, AJ Lee. And like I said in my predictions video, I had a hard time predicting this match just because I wasn't sure what direction WWE was going to go into with this, because WWE is having a hard time figuring out what they want to do for WrestleMania 42 this year. Typically, they start planning for WrestleMania at the end of SummerSlam, and then they decide by the end of the Royal Rumble what the direction is going to be. But the direction of this year, they just don't know what they want to do. But I'm going to tell you right now, Becky Lynch and AJ Lee is a guaranteed match for WrestleMania. Like I said in my predictions video, it's a guaranteed match. This match is going to happen. This is going to continue. This feud is going to continue into WrestleMania. I don't think it's over by a long shot. And I thought they were going to have Becky Lynch retain and have her go into WrestleMania as champion, and have AJ Lee have her big win at Mania. But I understand why they had AJ Lee win. And that is because, well, AJ Lee is basically, it's like her adoption shitty Chicago, because she's married to CM Punk, and CM Punk is his home city, it's his hometown. So I'm not surprised they had AJ Lee win the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship in Chicago. But like I said in my predictions video, no matter what happened, I didn't really care because this is a guaranteed match for WrestleMania 42, and no matter what direction they went in, as if they had Becky Lynch retain the title or AJ Lee winning, which was the real result, this is a guaranteed match for WrestleMania 42. So, um, and the match was great. You know, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee is a dream match for a lot of people. And like I said, this match is guaranteed for WrestleMania 42. So you're going to get a Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee dream match at WrestleMania 42. If they don't have this match at WrestleMania 42, I think that's a real missed opportunity for a dream match. But that's just me. The third thing is a singles match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk, the champion, versus Finn Balor. Winner of the singles match and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. I am not really too surprised by this outcome. Like I said before, CM Punk was the safe pick going into this match. He was the safe pick going out of this match. And I just seen CM Punk going into WrestleMania 42 as champion and facing Roman Reigns. I'm sorry for the Finn Balor fans. I really wish Finn Balor can become a world champion someday too, but tonight was just not his night. Because like I said, CM Punk was the safe pick going into the match. He was the safe pick going out of this match. It also doesn't help that it was in Chicago, CM Punk's home city, so CM Punk was definitely going to get the win. But the one thing I can say, this was a great wrestling match. CM Punk and Finn Balor, they definitely entertained the crowd. They very much entertained me. It was a great match, so I don't think anybody has to. I mean, I know that there's going to be a bunch of people complaining that Finn Balor didn't win. And they're like, oh, why did they have Finn Balor in this match? Why did they have the match at all? I don't think it. I mean, yes, the match was for the title, but I don't think it was really meant for the title, really. It was more filling in that gap between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 42, because CM Punk is a defending champion. He is defending the title. They wanted to have a match in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 42, and this was the feud that was going on. Also, CM Punk and Finn Balor are two great wrestlers. They're two great wrestlers that don't need a championship to have a great match. And even though this was not a non-title match, this was actually a title match, I still think they had a great match. And it was very entertaining, and they definitely entertained the fans. So I know there's going to be a bunch of marks out there in the IWC community complaining that Finn Balor should have won the title, but they both put on an entertaining match. They entertained me, and they entertained the fans there. It was a great match. So I don't think anybody has anything to complain about with this match, because the match was great. Because CM Punk and Finn Balor are two great wrestlers. They don't need championships to have a great match. So that's just my feeling on it. And the fourth match and the main event is the men's Elimination Chamber match. Randy Orton versus LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes versus G-Von Evans versus Trick Williams versus Logan Paul. Winner of the men's Elimination Chamber match, Randy Orton. So this men's Elimination Chamber match was kind of crazy. Basically what happened is Logan Paul dominated the whole match pretty much. He eliminated G-Von Evans, he eliminated LA Knight, he eliminated Trick Williams, and then the Masked Man, the Mystery Attacker, comes out. The Mystery Attacker comes out, and you think it's the guy, they they do a bait and switch where it's one mystery attacker, but then you have the other mystery attacker come the Elimination Chamber, which was a bait and switch, and then it's the return of Seth Rollins. The surprise of the century has happened, as they are calling it now. The surprise of the century. Seth Rollins is back. Now, I don't think he's going to have any matches before WrestleMania, because I think they're just going to continue to keep him healing up I think he's still injured, but they're going to continue healing him up for WrestleMania 42. I don't think he's going to have any matches before WrestleMania 42. But the plan, to me, it looks like they're going to have either a feud between Seth Rollins and Logan Paul for WrestleMania 42, or a feud between Seth Rollins and Austin Theory for WrestleMania 42. So the surprise of the century. And then the second big surprise of the match is because Seth Rollins basically eliminated Logan Paul. Cody Rhodes got the pin on Logan Paul. Drew McIntyre got involved in the match. He attacked Cody Rhodes. And you thought for a second that Randy Orton was going to take the opportunity and just let Drew McIntyre attack him and win the match. But no, that's not what happened. Randy Orton helped out his friend Cody Rhodes by stopping Drew McIntyre from attacking him. And then Randy Orton took the opportunity, RKO out of nowhere, and Randy Orton wins the match. And it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 42 for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton is going after for his 15th World Heavyweight Championship in history, and I think he's going to beat John Cena's record. I'm calling it right now. Randy Orton is going to beat John Cena's record. He's going to beat it. But I mean, I'm not, like, I had Randy Orton as one of my picks to win, so I'm not really too surprised by this. I am really not. Because I know what they had to do going into this, because I've said it before, this WrestleMania season has been very weak. WWE doesn't know what they want to do for WrestleMania 42. Everything seems to be last minute here. I think they only have like a couple of matches announced so far, and that's about it. I think they've only got 4 matches announced right now, and they need like 10 more matches. 9, 10, 11 more matches, so... But I feel like somehow Cody Rhodes is still going to be in the main event of WrestleMania 42. Like I said, for the other people in the match, like I said in my predictions video, I can make a case for everybody having a match at WrestleMania now, and it's very clear what's going to happen. So Randy Orton is going to be facing facing Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship, but I do believe Cody Rhodes is going to be added to the match because they want Cody Rhodes to continue chasing after Drew McIntyre and the WWE Championship, and I can guarantee you this. Cody Rhodes will be in that championship match at WrestleMania 42, and it's going to be a multi-man match. I wouldn't be surprised if they added on Jacob Fatu into the match as well. And you know what? They might add on Aleister Black, because Randy Orton is currently feuding with Aleister Black, so he can definitely be added to the match as well. LA Knight, not sure who he's going to be feuding with. Maybe Austin Theory. There also been some rumors about Brock Lesnar, so that's possible. Logan Paul, as confirmed by tonight, it looks like he's probably going to be feuding with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 42. G-Von Evans and Trick Williams, I'm not really too sure what they're going to be doing at WrestleMania. Maybe they won't be on the show, I don't know, but they're upcoming talent, so I think WWE will think of something big for both of them. But So, what is the match of the night? I think the match of the night for me is both Elimination Chamber matches. Obviously, they're the matches of the night because this is what we're obviously watching. It's Elimination Chamber. It would be weird to say that the Elimination Chamber matches are not the match of the night at the Elimination pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So the matches of the night for me are the Elimination Chamber matches. Uh, if you had to say which one I like more, going into it, I thought the women's match was going to be better than the men's because the men's, there was no clear vision. But because the men's had higher stakes in it than the women's, I'm going to go with the men's now. Originally, I thought the women's were going to be better, but the men's were better because there was a lot more to the men's than there were to the women's. So I'm going to go with the men's. But I thought both matches were matches of the night. I just prefer the men's over the women's. But, I mean, they're both great matches. What's the underdog match of the night? Actually, I'm going to say both are underdog matches because both matches were great. I'm going to go with a singles match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch, the champion, versus AJ Lee. And a singles match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk, the champion, versus Ben Balor. Both of them are underdog matches. Obviously, they're going to get overshadowed by the Elimination Chamber because this is the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It would be sad if I said, oh, these matches are better than the Elimination Chamber matches because it's the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, so I'm going to have to go with the Elimination Chamber matches as the matches of the night. And you know me, I'm biased. I like stipulation matches, and Elimination Chambers are stipulation matches, so I like the Elimination Chamber matches. But, I mean, if you want two pure great wrestling matches, these two are for you, and they're both my underdog matches of the night. There is no underdog, there is no honorable mentions for tonight because I thought all the matches were great. I did great on the predictions, getting 3 out of the 4 matches correct, which is overall great. And the pay-per-view is great. The matches were great. And the one thing I can say to end off this video is that we found out what was in the mystery box. Danhausen was in the mystery box. And I'm not shocked by that because I knew that Danhausen was in the box like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that wasn't a surprise to me. Though the thing about Danhausen being on WWE tonight is his fucking entrance was fucking cool. His entrance was dope, bro. I loved his entrance. I hope they use that entrance for him. If they give him some Death Rebel bullshit, I'm going to be fucking pissed off, bro. Because the entrance he came out to tonight was fucking awesome. I fucking love it. That fucking entrance gave me, like, classic Warner Brothers monster vibes. And if they change that fucking theme, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Because that theme they gave him was fucking awesome. It fits his character. He's a comedic wrestler with like kind of like horror elements in his character, like the classic Warner Brothers monster vibes. If they keep that entrance, I'm totally fine what they do with Danhausen. But if they do some Death Rebel bullshit, then I'm gonna be fucking pissed, bro. But Danhausen was in the mystery box at Elimination Chamber. And those were my predictions for Elimination Chamber 2026. Those were my predictions and reactions for WWE Elimination Chamber 2026. Please post a comment. What were your predictions and reactions for WWE Elimination Chamber 2026? And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period. You know what? because I want to end this video off correctly, I'm going to end this video at 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.